Hey, hello, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining this first live for Safe on GK TV. This live is strictly solely for goalkeepers and goalkeeper coaches and onlookers. Yeah. Um, so tonight we're joined by two coaches, Everdeen Scarlett, who is one of our youth coaches, and Robert Beckford, who is also a coach from Arnett Garden, Kingston College, and thereabout. This platform, is, as I said before, it's all about goalkeeping. We talk about goalkeepers, we give goalkeepers their flowers, and we kind of highlight goalkeepers that are doing extremely well in their space, but are not getting the highlight that is well needed for them. So I'm going to start out with Everdeen. Just give a little backstory about your coaching, and then followed by Robert.
Good night, everyone. Coach Everdeen here, National Youth Goalkeeper Coach, uh, Goalkeeper Coach at Cavalier, also Assistant Coach, Goalkeeper Coach at Excelsior, and part-time at Mullines United. I mean, I'm on many hats, so a wealth of experience.
Respect, brother. Robert Beckford, can you just introduce yourself to the people, them?
Good night, everyone. I'm Robert Bedford, coach at Arnett Garden, coach at KC, coach at Lintel. That's it. That's my background so far. I'm working to get other teams in the near future to coach as well.
Okay, well, my name is Andrew Swell. Um, one of the national youth goalkeepers. Um, founder of Safe Fans GK. Um, yeah, coach some goalkeepers, both males and female, and all that. I just want to use this time out now to shout out to to few persons who made this possible. So like Unseen, Manningsman. I just want to shout out to them for pushing me to start this well needed platform. All right. So as we discussed before we came on, gentlemen. We want to start by let's talk about the state of the goalkeeping. We've been to games, we coach against each other, we watch the Manning Cup, we coach against each other in Manning Cup, and all that. So we start with you, Becky. What would you say the state of the goalkeeping is in right now in the country?
As I can
Becky, hear
say,
me?
I can talk for all of the teams, them, but I can't talk for the teams, them like for you, coach, and Everdeen, and couple of our goalkeeper friends we are coach other teams. So we can. I don't know about the rest of the team. Them if them have good quality goalkeeper coach to bring out the best in them. But I've said we've been around for a little while. So obviously we work with enough of the goalkeeper that we've gone to other teams as well. But I think we need to push more that we can get across the league properly. I mean, like each coach have a knowledge of let the goalkeeper be a better goalkeeper. Build a platform for them that can be a better goalkeeper going forward. So the state, as I said, the state will be halfway. I think the state will be halfway between good and bad.
Everybody, what is your take on the state of goalkeeping in Jamaica right now?
Well, I beg to differ from Coach Beckford. I have a different perspective where that is concerned. And I think that as it relates to goalkeeping, I mean, I think the future is looking bright because there are young, bright prospects who can become national goalkeepers and who also has the talent to move on to higher heights. So I would say that goalkeeping is on a rise, and I'm pretty much pleased with what I've seen and who I've worked with so far.
Okay, well. From my point of view, my perspective, I share the same sentiment as you, Evan. There's a lot of quality goalkeeper, but I think that there's no space for them to grow in terms of the training and all that. As Becky alluded to just now, there's a very few goalkeeper coach, you know, and I had a discussion sometime in the week that can every school or every club afford a goalkeeper coach? And that is something that I think each club and school need to invest in a goalkeeper coach. One might ask, where are these goalkeeper coach and all that? But there's some goalkeeper coach out there doing their stuff. So I think all in all, there's a lot of talented goalkeeper out there, but I think the talent need to be harnessed in a better way and more structured. So like case in point here, I was doing some research prior to this live, and I was looking at the Jamaica pools of goalkeeper that we have here. And we have Andre Blake, Jamali Waite, Amal Knight, Connell Boyce Clark, Kemar Foster, Joshua Grant, Torian Lynch, Shaquan Davis, Asha Hutchinson, Eric Edwards, and Akeem Bernard. And all these are level goalkeepers. And why I use these level goalkeepers? That these goalkeepers was sometime called to the national program or was there about. So I can say from a pool like this, we're in pretty good and safe hands and all that. Because right now Blake is 33 and he's keeping like he's 20. So he have maybe about another 8 years on his belt. Weight is breathing down his neck. Amal just got goalkeeper of the year for his club that he played for the other day. Connor Boyce Clark is out injured. Kemar is being Kemar, steadily improving there and there about a quality. Joshua Grant, who is 16-year-old, he was one of them who kept under 17 the other day. He just moved to Real Salt Lake. Torian Lynch, we know the quality that Lynch has, as a 17-year-old. But Shaquan Davis, I am very impressed with, and we're going to talk about Shaquan later down in the program from where Shaquan is coming from to where he's at. Kudos must go to Mr. Warren Barrett and the team down at Mount Pleasant because Shaquan has come leaps and bounds. And there you can see where you have proper goalkeeper coach within the ranks, the sky's the limit for Shaquan. Asha, you know, is at Arnett Garden doing extremely well. He kept against Mount Pleasant the other day, and from all indication, he was outstanding. And that is also a good. Eric is coming back from injury, and Akeem Bernard, who I think have a lot of potential, a lot of upside. That can go to the other level. And I think for Akeem needs to maybe I don't know if he's working with a goalkeeper coach or whatever. But from what I am seeing, he's just keeping off raw talent. He's very talented and he can keep. The thing is, how can we harness that and and put that put that put that in the whole scheme of things there, you know? So that is just some of these goalkeepers that I am seeing in the pool that we we think maybe the future look the outlook is pretty good from that part. What do you think about that list? Becky and Everdeen. Becky, your mic is muted.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, yes, sure. I just see.
What do
Everybody
you
just
think
come
about
and
that list? Everybody, I don't know if you heard that list that I just outlined all these goalkeeper. If you want, I can go back over it.
That is in the pool of the national team.
Well, I have a list here of 11 goalkeepers that was in and about the national setup. It's in some particular time, and they
don't worry
are
about that.
and
Some kind of job.
somewhere, sometime, either get called, either play a part of some training squad or something like that. And the list are Andre Blake, Jamal Wade, Amal Knight, Collins Boy Clark, Kemar Foster, Joshua Grant, Tawian Lynn, Shaquan Davis, Asher Hutchinson, Eric Edwards, and Akeem Byrne. I might be missing few goalkeepers. So maybe, maybe somebody maybe in the comment section here can kind of remind me of that still. Yeah. So what do you think about that pool?
I mean, for me,
Everly,
for me,
remember again,
for
Everly,
me,
your goalkeeper again.
Jaden
Jaden,
White. Sorry, Jaden White. That's the
Jaden, and that
that's
setup as well
J
too.
yeah, Jaden White. Yeah, Jaden White was in,
for
but he's
me,
just coming back.
all 12 goalkeepers, are quality goalkeepers.
Yeah,
I
Jaden
mean,
White.
Blake is a big dog. I mean, it's really rough because it's one position, and 12 goalkeepers vying for one position. I mean, it's really rough. But all in all of the goalkeepers are quality goalkeepers. And I mean, for me, the quality you can't buy, And
Mm.
like I said, Blake are the big dog, and everybody are chase behind Blake. So it's a good look.
Well, I share that sentiment. I share that sentiment as well. And the funny thing about it, as we go along in the show, we're going to go to a topic. But the funny thing is, it's like the older Blake get, the better he's getting, and he's really an outstanding goalkeeper. In my estimation, I think he's doing tremendously well. It's just a matter of time for him to go overseas and fly the flag even higher in Europe. Becky, what do you think
But
about that list?
not to cut in,
Becky?
Andrew, but not to cut in, but they always say for goalkeepers, the older they get, the
Mm-hmm.
better they get. So I mean,
Man,
Yeah,
it's really
definitely.
it's not surprising. Cause I
yeah,
mean, look on even Peter Check.
yeah. But I must say though, let me just read this comment here, and this is Palmer, another very good goalkeeper at Harborview, who's working with Laxi Reed and is growing. My state of goalkeeping is we're moving in the right direction, with a little bit more attention, which is really which is true and all that. You know. Yeah, Becky, what's your thought on the whole state of goalkeeping?
Yeah, man.
The pool that we just.
Yeah, man. I think we're moving in the right direction. I think the pool you call it, the list at 12 name. I think you can add one
Mm-hmm.
more to it because I said the older them get the better is Dumbo and goalkeeper. You can add him to the list
Ayat.
as well. I think we should add him
Yeah,
to the list
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Because the older them
yeah,
get,
yeah,
Ayat, yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
yeah, it's getting. I think he getting smarter. Understand where he want to go at this age. So I think it's solid in the pool. I think this group we call a while ago, I think they're heading to the right direction. And I think with the right training and everything and take the right approach, as I said the template already set for them already. I think them see where goalkeeper want to go now. So goalkeeper want to get out of here. So they're pushing themselves. They're pushing themselves. So I think it is good on. That pull up there, the goalkeeper you call, they're in a very good on to go forward.
And this is a question here. I scream from this commentator that who's going to take the mantle from Andrew Blake? Everybody, you want to take that? You want to be brave to take that one?
For
Who
me, I
who you
think
think?
it's Jamal Wade. I mean, he's next in line. Very good goalkeeper. He has all the attributes to take us forward. So I mean, after Blake, I think Jamal Wade is the next person in line to take us forward.
Becky, anything
Yeah,
you
man.
differ or
Me not different. A good fit, but I think you have some other goalkeeper line up smartly behind Blake. Yeah, but
Well,
there's some goalkeeper
well,
like Martley behind Blake. I think Amal
mhm,
Amal in a good next as well. I'm thinking in the
mhm,
line of weight too. Yeah, man,
mhm.
and Parrot in the line of weight too. So we have some good dicks, man. We have a good nick. As I said, we have some good people in the weight here.
Please don't, please don't forget Conyers Boys Clark. You know, that's a quality goalkeeper as well. You know, I work with him in the
Yeah,
under 20.
remember, yeah,
He he is
no, me
very
I try to tell you
special.
that we
You
have
know,
some good goalkeeper line up
so
in the weight. Yeah,
so to answer that question, it is going to be a
yep.
showdown when Blake decides to walk away, which I don't think is anytime soon because it's going to be a showdown. But as I said before, it is, yeah, you know. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
who, who is this goalkeeper? Brian, we need to research this goalkeeper. I'm
Remember,
going to take this
Bufam.
name.
Bufam go to party, Peter check.
Mm. Yeah,
Then go
so as I
party
said
and
before,
hero. Bufam go
we
party and
can we can agree that the
Bufam.
state of 44. He went to about 44, I think. I think he went to about 44. But as I said before, we can move on. We can move on to the JPL. You know, something that everybody and myself excited to talk about. You know, the last match round 11. You know, where Cavaliers play against Treasure Beach. Um, but some information first. Out of the 7 game that play, we only have 5 clean sheet. So you know, less than 50%, less than 50%. No, more than 50%. You know, how much the? It's about 60%. Clean sheet, which is good. So we can start with Cavaliers Treasure Beach. Everybody, you were at that game. Cavaliers Treasure Beach. You were at that game.
I mean, yes, I can speak highly about the game. I mean, if it wasn't, had it not been for the heroics of the Treasure Beach goalkeeper, I definitely could tell you that the scoreline would have been a different one. I mean, he's small in stature, but he has a big heart. And I mean, I must give him a lot of credit. He really
Mhm.
stood tall between the sticks for Treasure Beach. And I must make mention of Jadine White. He has just started coming into his own. I mean, he's a quality goalkeeper, and I mean, I enjoy working with him at Cavalier, and I see him going places if he just keep his head in the game and has the right attitude and mentality towards the game. I've seen him going places.
I am also pleased for Jadine as well because you know Jadine hit a lull and I can see that you're doing some work with him and you know kudos must go down to you and the staff at Cavaliers, you know.
Yeah,
And
man.
I heard about the Treasure Beach
Yeah, man.
goalkeeper. We
Big
still
up
have him here on
Sharp.
the
Sharp
platform,
better day this evening. Sharp, you know.
but
Eh,
but you know, is a name that we need to get to know about, you know.
yeah, like I
Yeah,
say,
well,
he's small in stature, but
Mhm.
he has a big
Our
heart.
good coach.
His
I think,
handling his handling was very clean, very
yeah.
I'm
clean.
gonna say
And keep his
I'm
stats.
gonna
He keep,
say
yep,
I think I'm gonna say that he never
big heart.
got
He
his
keep his
coach
stats
name, so
last year. A stats
could I highlight the
goalkeeper last
coach.
year. Eh? Is that it?
Now I'm saying that I'm just saying I'm sorry that Everdeen never got the goalkeeper coach name that we could have, you know, give him his
I doubt he has a goalkeeper coach, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, I doubt he has a
Okay.
goalkeeper coach.
See, and that again. So the second game we're going to do is Dumbo in the Waterhouse. I was in that game, and it was between Ayat versus Kemar Foster. Um, Dumbo only won the game 2-1. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to big up comment Ayat. Ayat it's like it's a new Ayat. He's keeping well. And we must big up Mr. Wedderburn who worked with him at Dumbo Holding, one of the top goalkeeper coaches in the country as well. I'm telling you, I was there. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm at game, I just focus on goalkeepers. I don't know about this 4-4-2 or whatever. I focus on my goalkeepers and all that. I had I had command of the game now is just loan experience in the sense where how Ayat is keeping now, he's keeping in my jargon, he might keep like a big man, minimum force, he's keep doing that. Kemar made some brilliant save. He saved a penalty, unfortunately, rebound and score. But thereafter, Hayat had to come for some telling cross, some telling interception to keep the game at 2-1. So I must say, big up to Hayat there, and big up to Kemar as always. Kemar standard is
No
always there
problem.
and there on board. But it was good seeing the two goalkeepers, to be honest. The next game was Harborview, Tivoli. It was 3-3 to Tivoli, 0 to Harborview. They go out and back in goal. They go back in goal for Tivoli. This is, I think, his second clean sheet. He did well. I thought Diego, as always, had the talent and had the potential. He just, as always, getting the opportunity and all that. I'm glad to see him now getting the opportunity with a good coach in Elsie Scott, another former good goalkeeper. So work is going on there. Overview. Um, the goals, the goals, the goals were from some nice build up. But then again, the goalkeeper makes some brilliant save in that game as well. And Luxury there now is doing some good job out by Overview as well. Lightning and rain come down and I had to leave the game. But from all indication what I saw, it was it was some good goalkeeping. Becky, you were on the garden, so let Mullines and Montego Bay. So that
Yeah,
was
all right.
that was
And
that was that was the Brazilian versus Peter. I don't get the Brazilian name as yet, but
No, it wasn't
that
the
oh,
was
Brazilian.
it
the
was
It
the
wasn't the
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Brazilian. Nah,
Okay.
it was
Was
a it
How,
was
how
a
was that?
regular keeper. It was a regular
the other keeper.
goalkeeper.
Mhm.
How was that game, Becky? In terms of goalkeeper.
Yeah, man. As I said, Peter Sharp as usual, 'cause Peter been around the league. As I said, with Coach Everdeen stepping in, so we know Everdeen put Wally for work. Look sharp, and then look healthy. Make couple save and squares, couple of nice squares. But the Bobby a goalkeeper now, a sharp goalkeeper, but he utilize the box well and he distribute well as well. He distribute some ball well. He can hit the ball with the foot and use it and throw the ball as well. So two good goalkeeper, and I think Peter keep them in the game as well because going two up on Montego Bay and then Montego Bay score back. Yeah, Peter keep them in the game and keep all them out of the game. And Montego Bay come and strong on them. But Montego Bay have a nice goalkeeper as well, good goalkeeper. I don't know the goalkeeper coach on that side, but I think them did a good job with it. With Arnett and Montez, big game.
That
That's
was
why
Asha
Asha versus
versus
Houston. Yeah,
Asha
man, him
versus
perform.
Shaquan.
We above him height. We above him height, man. Him come some nice square. Yeah, and him distribute the ball. Shaquan, yeah, Shaquan.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I would say
Becky,
Shaquan
Becky,
the first half. I can't
Becky.
talk about Shaquan the first half. He steady the ship for them, man. Him control the ball well, move on the ball well as usual with the foot as well. Distribute some nice ball as well, and two nice counter attack in this. Yeah, I'm not hearing you.
Headphone. Your headphone. Something wrong with your headphone.
Yeah, man.
Okay, you
Shaquan,
have a
as I said,
delay.
have a good game as well. Yeah, man.
The
Delay,
headphone.
I don't know I'm taking
Yeah.
I'm taking. We don't want to touch it. Touch it.
Just continue. Just continue. Yeah. Well, everybody, when him come back, you can pick up because you work with Peter. I am impressed.
Uh,
Still,
I was at the game, and I mean, for me, I'm going to comment Peter. Why? Because he has been around the league long. He's one of those dinosaur goalkeeper around the league. I mean, he's coming into his own. I've been working with him. He has good work ethics. I mean, he one of the things I like about Peter, he uses the ball well. His handling is good, and here's some fun facts.
mm-hmm.
He is probably one of the goalkeeper in the league who makes the most forward passes with feet. I don't know if it's applied by the Mullines coaching staff to have Peter on the ball making forward passes. But I mean, it's something that they can use as a tool. He is very accurate with it. His handling is tremendous. I can't fault him for any goal being scored at him on him. He has really come into his own. I mean, I'm going to continue to big him up because I think he's doing tremendous in goal for Mullines.
Well, I share the same sentiment. I went and watched Mullins play against Tivoli,
Yeah.
and I tell you, he was outstanding. Even though Tivoli won the game, but he was the difference between Tivoli winning 4 vis-a-vis 1. He was outstanding, and it goes to show that age is just the age. You know what I mean? And I am also impressed with him. And all that. Sorry, oh, Becky, you were in and out with your headset and stuff. You were saying about Shakwan. Becky have some technical difficulty tonight, boy.
I
So I
I,
gotta
I,
ask.
I can highlight I
I
can
know.
highlight
I mean,
I
I'm
can
to the mic.
highlight
That chip
on
in and chip
Shotwan.
out. The mic. I'm to the mic. The touch the earpiece, it's like it go out at the hill. So I'm never try to sort it out. Try to get a better headphone. Mm.
We have Brian who decided to join us, and for the people who are looking on, Brian is
You know
also
why
part of us.
Brian has shown me living room in Bossy.
Brian is one of those former goalkeepers as well, decide to go in management, you know? Yeah, and all
Man
that.
man rich man, you see man living room.
You know what I mean? Tyrone Williams, this is the goalkeeper keeping for Portmore. Very good goalkeeper ever did. Very good goalkeeper. He's a member of one of the safe fans goalkeeper coaches working with him, but he's coming. He played in France, and
I wonder is which coach working with him.
he's one of the goalkeeper coaches of safe fans working with him. But Tyrone, as you said, is one. Joined by Unseen. So people, this is the man who encouraged me to start this platform, Unseen Sports and all that. So welcome. What say you, Unseen?
They are taking the newly formed, goalkeeping podcast, and I think it's a good look for goalkeepers and even the coaches as well. You understand me? So some light can be shed on you guys based on the work that you guys have put in the league as coaches, and I'm just looking forward to seeing more and seeing this
Until
podcast.
have some problem.
No, man. Right here,
Everybody
man.
hear me? Everybody hear me? Like, you understand me? So everybody can
Mhm.
get a look in, especially goalkeepers, because over the years, the
Mhm.
goalkeepers are the least.
Andrew, I get something from my. You hear me?
Becky,
Yeah, right here, you.
and even
Yeah,
take out
get
the
Take out
head,
the
something.
headphones.
Yeah,
Take out the
the host has
headphone.
blocked me.
take it off of
No,
take
Right.
it off
I
of
don't know.
who I use?
I don't
Where am
know.
I
You
use?
have something. Come on.
Where am I use? See fans. Text
Huh?
him and tell him and turn off in Bluetooth, lock off the headset and just use the audio
Yeah.
phone.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah, so as I said,
It give a feedback.
yeah, so as I said, it's a good look for our JPL, goalkeepers and also goalkeepers outside of Jamaica as well. We can get a look in. We can know, the next under 17 goalkeeper coming up, from the local development. You can know the next under 17 goalkeeper from overseas as well. We're looking at. So this sheds some light on goalkeepers. And I was a goalkeeper when I was at.
Now, did you know that
What?
phone?
Yeah, man, the right thing, that's it, you know.
Right thing that you're better now. You're better, brother.
Long time, I tell you. You understand?
Where's the auntie? You used to keep going and saying?
Yeah, man.
And I'm a prank man. Keep working
For
on
real,
both.
that's it.
I swear to you,
Keep
man.
working on both.
Keep goal over there.
Keep goal food.
When I set
Keep goal food.
when I'm not over in school, keep the constant spring to one of the time. Yeah,
So much for tell me that.
About that.
Keep it above rocks FC.
You know that is why we connect, because goalkeeper have a little telepathic thing, or we connect certain way.
And you never see the man in a goal yet.
All right,
Yeah.
when we reach Masters big years, I'll play some Masters.
Welcome, Brian. Welcome, Brian. I'm on always a pressure if you start this. So I'm glad him there as one of on the first night, the first show. And give me strength, support, and all that. So we have the leader here who also instrumental leader. The last big name that come out of Jamaica is Wade, who went straight to the Philadelphia U after the U17 qualified. Well, anytime leader talking, is either Rafi or either, because I'm full of facts. So, this is one news to me, leader. If I so be the case, this is good. This is good. This is good. What say you, Brian?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, me I joined the stream earlier, but from never have on a blue shirt and a glasses, so I'm wait for unseen. So wait for unseen to balance it out. I know, you see me?
You know my thing, Brian. We have a professional. We work with Mr. Bell. You have a professional. We work with Mr. Bell. You have a professional. We do everything professional.
Yeah, man. So I was listening to the conversation. The keeper mobile name is Davon Bennett.
Say it again.
His name is Davon Burton.
Burton, a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think he used to go one of them school, Carnival College or one of them school, but he was at Mobile last year. Yeah. And the keeper Treasure Beach, his name is Moe Morgan. He used to go States too, He played for States not last year, I think a year before.
Is that Moe Morgan?
Moe Morgan. I think Mowey Morgan.
Yeah, man, I can't do a little spelling, Brian. I have a little spelling.
Yeah, he used to go States.
Okay.
Yeah. But in terms of the state of goalkeeping, I heard you guys were talking about that. I don't know if I totally agree with what you and Coach Everdeen was saying. I think we have been fortunate to have had good goalkeepers at the national level that have probably went overseas and their development would have been enhanced there. But I think by and large in Jamaica, I think goalkeeping is one of those things that have been treated with scant regard. I think it's only this season now that you have, I could say, majority of the clubs have goalkeeper coaches, because before it never used to happen. I think that if you take a look at the schools, in the schoolboy football competition too, the Casa Cup and Manning Cup, and even if you go down to like under 16 and under 14 and those stuff, I think it would be safe to say that a great majority of the schools or of the programs, they don't have goalkeeper coaches. I don't know if it's if it's due to, well, I think it's probably due to maybe lack of resources or lack of personnel around. Those may be two of the factors. But so to say that our goalkeeping is in a good state because we have good goalkeepers at the national level or maybe at the Premier League level, I don't really subscribe to that because I think as time progresses, especially like youth teams and stuff, you will struggle to find quality to replace them locally. I mean, you will always have the persons from the diaspora who are in good systems and good setups that can come in and impact. But I don't think, in terms of where the country is at, in terms of how you look at like goalkeepers and how they are being treated or how they are being developed, I don't think that we're in a good place. That's my view, though. I think we have come a far way in terms of what used to entail, but I don't think we are at the level where we should say we are at a good state or we are comfortable to say the least. Because I don't think that's the case now.
And unseen, because me have something to
Yeah,
say about that. Unseen.
yeah. I think some of that problem can fix. I think goalkeeper coaches, there's no specified, or there's not a lot of goalkeeper courses happening in Jamaica. We have courses happening, but that course is more likely for coaches who want to pursue, the head coach job. You don't have a specified goalkeeper coaching course that focuses on goalkeepers and maybe defending, as goalkeeper coaches have to know a little about defending as well, and so on. Um, that I think once JFF can put that in place, I think a lot of changes will happen in our goalkeepers in the country. You understand? Because I know a lot of persons who want to they want to excel, want to know more about goalkeeping, and I would love to do courses like that. You understand me? And
Uh,
so on.
well, that's quite true, and that is something I think the coaching school is working on through Mr. Antoine, and I think this FIFA guy that come, Dan Cook. I think that is something Mr. Speed and those guys are thinking about doing soon. But Brian, to your opinion, what I mean, which is part true, and this is what I'm saying now, because the name of goalkeeper we call out now, or we're talking about we were talking about, like, if Andre Blake should step aside, who can take his place, and we had some goalkeeper that we listed out. But to the broader point where there's not a lot of goalkeeper being developed, I will agree with that, and hence why we found Let's Stay fans, and that is why we're pushing that clubs and school have goalkeeper coaches. That the goalkeeper, when they reach a national setup, and it's either me, Everdeen, or whosoever is the goalkeeper coach, we don't have to spend time going back over the basic, where we can just move on from after we be doing the basic stuff over and over, which oftentimes that's what happens when you come to a national program. Majority of maybe the first 3-4 session, you have to be correcting. Just now before I come on the stream, Leon was having a conversation. The same thing Leon is facing up in the States, and Leon is getting some goalkeeper from. Leon is getting some goalkeeper from various academies and stuff, you know,
Let's put
and
to a
and
bus.
and all that. So those are some stuff that we are we are trying to clamor for. We are trying to push, because one of the things, as you know, Brian, when you were keeping at the time, apart from when Everdeen was working with you, maybe second to no training, you just go to the training session, sit down at the side, and then the coach call you, go in the goal and all that. And we are trying to make a difference in the case where that at least when goalkeeper come to us, maybe when they go back to their environment, they can do some stuff on their own and maybe sharpen some stuff that they don't know, and that is it. Um, yeah, but the thing is, as I said before, Brian, we I think it's building blocks. We have to start from grassroots, and from grassroots, then it does start develop and it will matriculate up to where we want it to go,
Well,
and all that.
Andrew, you,
But yeah,
yeah, there are goalkeepers in and around the island who don't have any goalkeeper coach, but
true.
they 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 are quite exceptional. Whenever time they touch the pitch, their handling may not be so smooth as you would want it to be, but I mean, for me, there's room for improvement, and we only can get better from here on.
Hmm.
Safe ones.
So
Continue.
Sorry about that, Everdeen. Yeah, I said Everdeen, finish up.
why I said that? I got a youth at the national level at
Hmm.
U15.
Hmm.
When I saw this youth, he was like 6 foot, and
Hmm.
he was raw. And I asked him if he ever had any goalkeeper coach before, and he said no. This is the first he's getting goalkeeper training. And like I said, he was raw, but he can keep. He can keep. He has talent to keep. So
So the
for me, I think we need to move around more, and try get more persons involved in goalkeeping.
but that is so in our space, and this is like a comment here from say fans. You need to have a program at the grassroots level to help coaches so that they can teach young goalkeeper the correct basic. Um, to this comment, this is something that we are trying. We are trying in the sense where the thing what we have to understand though is ego. You know what I mean? Ego is one of the things that's going on crazy out there in the whole
Coaching.
landscape of coaches and all that. But I think goalkeeper coach are more receptive to each other than maybe, what I mean, a head coach or whatever the case may be. So I think one of the mandate that we have to take from here, guys, is that we need to form some form of alliance. And with alliance, then we can be able to share ideas, interact more on platform like these and all that. Because this is the essence of this platform, you know, to shed awareness and light on goalkeeping. And I would love that, this be shared and other goalkeeper coach can come on the next time we talk about their environment, how we can help them, how they can help us and so forth. That is the aim of this platform, and this is why I am trying to reach this. Also, this is part of my coaching as well, because leadership is everything in goalkeeping. And one of the things that I can proud myself from with Safan and you guys is that our thing is player centric. We deal the players first, we deal the goalkeeper first. The goalkeeper is what matter to us and all that. But we're going to move on here, and we're going to talk about mindset. Mindset. So recently at Blake Clinic, Blake spoke about mindset, and the angle that Blake come from with the whole mindset thing is that a goalkeeper must always be even keel. You know, it can't be too high, you can't be too low. You know what I mean? You have to always have an even keel, a goal scorer. You have to put that behind you as quick and move on. And this is something that I think watching the league, I think goalkeeper tend to dwell in their mistake and not come out of it. And that is something that welcome leader. But
Yeah,
that is
listen to the
something that and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
man.
is
Yeah, man.
bit
and
feedback,
that is
feedback
some
again.
feedback leader.
Feedback.
Yeah. That is something that we want to discuss everybody here on this panel, the whole mindset, because so like case in point, when so Ayat was keeping good at that. But when the goal scored and Ayat, he must start get frantic, you know, compared to when the goal scored and Kemar when they got 1-1, he was even keel, ready for the next one, because you cannot do anything about the goal that's scored already. And that's something that we want to talk about, mindset. How important mindset is to the whole goalkeeping. Becky, when I hear from you, Becky, mindset,
Becky, I have difficulty with the internet.
internet, Everdeen. So any young goalkeeper looking at mindset, how mindset.
I think one of the thing we can kill a goalkeeper is from him making the mistake and getting a bashing from the coach. How how
Mm-hmm.
how how can you work from making the mistake, getting a bashing from the coach, keeping the head in the game? That's how we need to look at. For me, I always tell my goalkeeper, hey, the mistake is already made. You have to deal with the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it all boils down to the type of coach you be towards the goalkeeper. If it's a case where you're going to beat down on your goalkeeper rather than build him up from the mistake, then you'll get uh, two kind of responses. One may so good, one may not so good. So for me, I always tell the goalkeepers that they are the last line of defense. And when everybody else make mistake, they are there to back them up. Once they make the mistake, there's no one to back them up. So they have to just move on from that and deal with the next one at hand.
Okay. Becky, mindset. Make we read this comment here. I think that mindset have to start with the coaches. If a young goalkeeper make a mistake and the coach call on the keeper, that will be the program. Most coaches do not motivate when goalkeeper make mistakes. Same thing what you were saying, Evan, and this is a good point. This is a very
Yes, yes.
very good point. Becky, mindset. Becky has struggled tonight. Mindset, Becky.
Okay, Becky get a phone call. Becky need to do is jump off of the system and jump on back.
Mm-hmm.
Like
We have to like
jump
we have to
out
like
and then click back
yeah.
the start about team thing.
Mm-hmm. Unseen mindset. Cause
I
you say
think
you used to play some.
mindset come from the coach. Yeah, most of my keeping and learning, me have to watch Peter check and them time them watch them name Donovan Ricketts and Peter Check was my favorite goalkeeper at them time, like back in when I keep. So I never have a goalkeeper coach to teach me nothing about goalkeeping. I remember I just start, I was a defender first, playing right back. So I actually learn or the defender is supposed to operate and so on. Learn that from the coach. But in terms of goalkeeping, I have to learn that from my own. Like enough things I have to learn from my own minds, the whole mindset thing, and then you have player. You never know if you deal with players when goals score. Like when goals score for many players, them start cuss, but you never know if you deal with that. Sometimes if you're not strong, sometimes if you don't strong, you will tend for you like you want to give up, like you just want to say, hey, come for the gloves and coach, we can't manage. You get weak. So your players them, so it come from the coach. Coach have to talk to the players as well. So when goal scores, what they should do, with the goalkeeper, and the coach also have to teach the goalkeeper, say, yo, once the goal score, get up and move on, no matter how the goal score. Me might make up my face, based on the scenario, because I have blood pumping on me as a coach. I can, tell him straight. But the mind, it come from the coach as well. As me say, me did have it hard still. I never have no coach to teach me them thing there. I remember when a goal score for me, a goal in spring, like I go for the ball, but the way I go down, the proper technique and so, me move too slow, so the ball fly through and go and fly on the goal. Like come off for the instant, the coach check me off of the field. So those are some of the things that can really break a goalkeeper, and really damage him in mental. You have to not naturally strong in those days. Dog them mess up as a human being. Not even a goalkeeper and as a human, even a strong. When me a keep rough. Because we never have a goalkeeper coach, We just learn off of TV.
Okay. Becky, are you hearing now? Becky? Well, so leader is there. The first thing is in initial selection, goalkeeper need to be selected of the attribute and not just use the player who cannot make the outfield team, athletic and height if we ain't looking overseas. So to this leader,
Peer problem,
so
bro. Peer problem. Peer
our
problem.
devil is a liar, man. It's so sort out,
Oh,
brother.
so look like Becky. I use the headset again. That's why I'm not here.
Yeah, use the headset, Becky. Jump out, Becky, and come back without the headset.
Well, it
Yeah,
can be
so I don't,
internet connection too. Maybe internet connection
I
as well.
don't, I don't, to leaders point here in terms of selecting goalkeeper. A goalkeeper come because him can't make the outfield. Well, funny story. The last two goalkeepers that keep for St. George's College came to make the outfield and could not make the outfield. End up in the goal. Dujon Davis and Kedar, who's keeping now. Dujon, who still get a
But but
scholarship to go overseas.
but Andrew,
Becky,
Yeah,
are you now?
it's funny how the leader would make a comment like this.
yeah.
It's really funny, but I'll not go into details.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
really funny.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Everybody,
Yes, Malik, I saw you. Thank you for the
everybody,
support, Malik. Like and share.
everybody. One of need to call Becky and tell him to use if you know a laptop, him can go up on him laptop and use him laptop.
Okay.
Cause sometimes the
I
phone, sometimes
don't
the
know why I
book.
don't want to use on the laptop. I got to buy my MacBook. I don't know why him don't want to use the MacBook. I don't know why am I using phone and all that.
sometimes the bug they in the stream, as in bug them on the internet. Stop
Uh,
certain things. Mm-hmm.
but also it's important. It is very important that a goalkeeper have a strong mindset because it is not an easy road. Goalkeeping is not an easy road. It's not the glamour position. It's a very important position. So you have to have the mindset that go along with that. Um, we want to shift gear now, and we want to talk about how how in the league right now that we are discussing now the JPL and all that. You know who who of all the goalkeepers for the 14 teams we think is leading as we would say the best goalkeeper in the league right now.
So what's the rule
Af-
we're
uh,
using?
so let me go there now. So so I have right here now clean sheet, game management, distribution. So clean sheet, game management, distribution, and organization. Based on the games that we see so far, Everdeen. So better yet, if you're supposed to pick, if you're
it
supposed to
is
pick,
difficult to
if you're
say.
supposed to pick a,
It
if
is
you're supposed to
difficult.
pick a all Premier League team with a goalkeeper to start tomorrow, who will start tomorrow? And it's all subjective. So
Again, you're putting me in a spot where
I
it
can't see an
is
answer.
hard to it is hard to pick, and I don't want to seem biased. So for me, I would go with Kemar Foster.
okay. Becky,
This is me
well, I
not
don't know
be,
if you're looking.
this is me not being biased.
Okay, cool. Becky Freeze. Unseen, what say you?
I kind of disagree with the pick whatever Dean pick, because you say I use the rubric of clean sheet,
Clean sheet,
game management, and what else?
distribution, and organization.
Organization. So we'd have to go with Shaquan Davis from Mount Pleasant.
And I concur with that, Everdeen. Kemar is my goalkeeper.
If a distribution alone, we have to go with Lima goalkeeper.
Yeah, man, bad.
Yes, in terms of him. Yes.
What I see with Shaquan now, why I would say that right now, if you speak right now, Shaquan, I would say is maybe one of the top goalkeepers them right now in the league. He's consistent. He's consistent from the season start to now. Matter of fact, he was consistent from the back end of last season, coming to this season. His organization is talking a lot now. He never used to talk. He's talking a lot now. His distribution is spot on, and I think you have a good amount of clean sheet right now. I don't check it, but I think you have a good amount of clean sheet. And it goes to show, and the reason for this, it goes to show that with a quality goalkeeper coach, with Mr. Barrett, who was a national goalkeeper coach, a matter of fact, he's a legend, World Cup captain, whatever. Seeing that you can see the work that it is paying off with Shaquan, and kudos must go to him right now at this early stage in the league. With Kemar, I work with Kemar. Kemar was going through some stuff the other day, so his thing was up and down, but now he's kind of steady because the Costa Cup is done now, so he's kind of focusing now on back on the league and stuff. Because if you don't know, Kemar is one of the coaches at Clarendon College, and also he's the captain of Waterhouse, and captain Waterhouse is like another coach to be the captain of Waterhouse. Yeah, like, seriously. So with that Dino Bartlett is one that is top notch to me in my opinion, top notch.
One of the best in the league, you know.
I go and say this to you, Everdeen. Jaden White going to take back him game. Remember me tell you that Jaden White going to take back his number one spot at Cavaliers. And we'll be here. We'll be here. He's really working.
It is good. It is good competition that I can say.
Yeah, it's good
it is
for
good
you.
competition because I mean, if you have a team, with two quality goalkeeper, and you can use anyone. You can use anyone on any given day. It goes to show that in that department, you don't have you won't be struggling in that department.
But look what is happening at Arsenal now. Arsenal have two top quality goalkeeper, and so that headache is good, but sometimes it can the dressing
Home
room,
to,
you know.
home to Ramsdale.
But you know, I think Ramsdale getting in trouble from when time Arteta and Raya start talking in Spanish. That's so Ramsdale don't say it done. So like three of
Ramsdale
them
a
stand
better
up.
keeper to me.
Well, that is for our next show. I have my own take on that. That is our next show. Because that is for our next show. Becky, you alright now? No, sir.
The
Becky has
internet
struggle.
give me issues, man. Internet and the
So where we want to go tonight now is we want to show some so like for young goalkeeper who don't have any
tell Becky to
coach
call
and
me.
so like for young goalkeeper who don't have any coach or anything like that, but you have a ball and you have a wall. This is one exercise you can do to build up your angling skill. This is what I used to do when I was much younger when we never have any coach. And we over Santos, we use the veranda, and we borrow one of spanner balls, and it's a simple exercise that you just hit the ball on the wall and always try to make a W. So what is happening here now? She's trying to focus. She's trying to focus on this spot on the wall here, where she's trying to make the ball hit that spot. When you come back, she make a double. So what this is doing now, this is building up her handling and also her concentration. But she have to hit this spot on the wall here and get back the double. You know, this was the first time I'm working with her, and this is what we started out. You know, yeah. So these are a few little exercises that if you don't have any coach per se or stuff like that, you know, you can use a wall and throw it on the wall and stuff like that. Also we can do movements. You know, just need two cone, a ball, and we just movement. Are we working here on lateral movements? That's all we're working on, lateral movement. So it's not matter if she go back or whatever. You know, I know people might look in and say, hey, but the goalkeeper is going back. But this is just for her to get the movement from moving from side to side. Just moving from side to side with her legs. Just get her legs moving. Just get her legs moving. That's all. It's not about going back or forward. Just getting her legs moving. And then now, from there now, you can fix whatever you fix. You're going too back. Your legs are too far apart or whatever. So it's all about starting from baby stages and all that, you know? And again, as I said before, it's all about the movements. All about the movements, just trying to get her to move. That's all you want, is just getting her to move. And then after, you can fix what you want to fix. So these are some exercises that we can do for youngsters that are looking on and watching this stream. You and your friend can do this, you know, get the movement, and then thereafter, we kind
Andrew,
of progress it. Yeah.
Andrew,
Yeah, listening. Yeah.
Andrew,
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Ansi. I'd like to ask Ansi from that video. From that video, Ansi, what would you fix
Yeah.
from that video?
Maybe when I try, I look at her shuffling. You know, how she shuffle, how quick she shuffle across. Yeah, when I focus on that and how quick she get down in position to gather the ball in. So I look at that as well.
What about her legs?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. How quick she come down in the position to collect the ball. Yeah, you know, her leg.
You know, but and also whenever we are executing an exercise per se, you know, we have to bear in mind, one, the goalkeeper who is in front of us. Two, where she's he or she is in their development stage.
True.
And three, and the reason for um doing those stuff is to get the muscle memory of movements, because from you get that, then now you add what you want to add to it. So these are some stuff that we have to be mindful at and look at. So especially I think this one is recommended for all young goalkeepers that are starting out. You know, this should be your bread and butter every day. You know, 200, 400. I guarantee you
Hand-eye
that,
coordination.
and I guarantee you, you know, it will help your handling, you know, and all that. So, you know, at the JPL level, I am yet to see sweeper keeper in the league. One that understands the danger about the space behind the behind
Backline.
backing
Backline.
back line when the team push to the half line. Keeper education is needed. Um, well, Kemar play way off his line. I think Zeno Barkley play off his line. Asha play way off him line. But it's not, as you're correct. It's not a lot of goalkeeper. Um, it's not a lot of goalkeeper. It's not a lot of goalkeeper.
But that
Really
depends on
and
the
truly,
system though.
and depends on what the team want per se. But it is something that a lot of coaches kind of nervous when the goalkeeper do it. So it come back down to the trust with the whole goalkeeping and thing. So that is that. Um so Everdeen, so as it relate to this big who that John Wall was stating the other day, the U20s and all that and stuff.
For them.
Um we goalkeepers, because we know business, but we're not into the outfield and who can play outfield and all that, you know.
For them.
We the goalkeepers that are supposed to be in that pool for the U20s. So with this pool we have Joshua Grant, Tyrone Lynn, we have Samir Boyce, we have Akeem Bernard, yeah, we have Kevin Ebert. I don't get can maybe somebody in the chat, maybe leader, I don't know the age of the Tivoli goalkeeper. I
Yeah,
don't know if
man.
he born
Quality goalkeeper.
2005. I don't know if he born 2005. If he born 2005, I think he can be in this pool. So the pool as it stands right now, I'm talking domestic goalkeeper here, is Lynch, Bernard, Hibbert, and I don't know the age of
Who is Ibra?
the Kevin Hibbert. Play for Selassie. He keep for Haile Selassie. I
Oh.
don't know the age of Tivoli goalkeeper.
So what about
But
St. George's goalkeeper?
I'm not sure the age of Dujan. I'm not sure the year he born. I'm not sure, but I can check that though. You know? But
Ashaba, oh, 04, right? The 04.
yeah, no, you have to born
About
05 for play. I should born
05 to play.
04.
04,
You have
yeah,
to
yeah.
born 04. You have to born 05.
05.
I am kind of concerned, but not too concerned with this little bit with this limited amount of goalkeeper. I sure know that there's a lot of goalkeeper in the rural area that we have not seen, and I am using this platform to all the coaches, those who are watching, those who will rewatch this and all that. Try to make your goalkeeper available if you born 2005, you know, because I know there's some there's some diamond in the rough out there. That yeah, man, there's some diamond out there that we're not seeing, and it is unfair to them that they don't get the opportunity because, to be honest, all the eyes sometimes focus in the rural area, in town area, the corporate area, and not outside. And there's a lot of quality goalkeeper outside. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm just saying to those who are seeing this stream or this live,
Like I said,
eh,
I listen to you. You say, the coach, the TV player, Ben Francis. When the TV player Ben Francis with McGrath, what the
Magra,
team name? Yeah, the great
Froome,
team in the
Froome.
Froome.
think
Froome
of
have a nice
Froome.
goalkeeper, you know. Yeah, I think he said about 14 or 15 years, but the boy big. I'm see make
Uh,
some quality save. I mean, some top save, especially one free kick. When we see take
yeah.
on the boy, take down the ball. I'm say, young goalkeeper like him, they can draw them up in under 20 from early and work with them
Well, you
from
see,
early.
the
I think he's too young.
So, and he have the height and
young
everything.
He's
Everdeen,
too young. Huh?
young
Young,
Everdeen, young.
Yeah,
come on, man.
yeah, he's too young. They're gonna look on that and say he's too young. I bet you they might, if they call him, they might put him to U17.
Well, at least he'll be in the program.
But you have the
Yeah,
full family.
but I'm
The
saying
family
he's too young for he'll be too young for U20.
Okay,
They can't use age.
okay.
Suppose him have the quality.
That's a good point, Everdeen. Suppose you have the quality. As Cantor Becky said, I don't see him. I don't see him.
Yeah, man. Goalkeeper, man.
Suppose you have the quality.
And Cornwall have another goalkeeper, so
Andrew,
young,
Andrew,
good goalkeeper.
Andrew,
Yeah, yeah,
Andrew. Remember me
yes,
and you had this conversation via phone call about the same
yeah,
goalkeeper.
yeah. But me I say
Eh,
Everdeen.
He,
You tell me same bad, you know.
him
You
have
tell me same
talent.
can keep to, you know.
But me I tell you,
Becky same have
me I
talent.
tell you, say him have talent. Him have talent. Him have
So
talent.
what are you saying?
But
Are you saying that the talent that him
but
have is for under 17 and not U20? That me I ask.
the talent he start. Remember now, majority of the goalkeepers that are in the pool now,
Yeah,
are more
yeah.
experienced than him.
Okay, all right,
Chuafa,
cool.
Chuafa.
True, because I don't know
I
him.
am saying, I am saying, I am saying because I inquire about this
Mm,
age and I think somebody tell me he's either 15 or 16.
okay.
I
We
am
need to track
saying,
him down though.
Everdeen,
I
Coach
am
Everdeen, yeah.
saying,
If a
based on
quality
knowledge,
goalkeeper, give me a minute. Give me
based
a minute.
on
You have a
knowledge,
quality
Andrew,
goalkeeper. Yeah.
based
Yeah.
on knowledge, Andrew, based
Mm-hmm.
on knowledge, and from what I have seen in
Mm.
recent times,
Mm-hmm.
they will have him in the U17 pool.
But
Okay.
listen, what I say, Coach
Becky,
Everdeen,
what
look,
me
you
say?
have a skill you. We have keep good. And you said not the experience. But all more get experience if you not showcase him from early.
They'll have him in the U17 pool.
In the under 20 then make you go on through the under 20 to get some experience.
They'll have him in
And
the
ready to get young.
U17 pool.
And they pull him down to
Well,
U17.
well. I'm going to do some research on him and track him down because Becky same can keep, you same can keep. I
And the
don't
one
see
from
him.
Cornwall and the one from Cornwall too can keep. The
Cornwall,
young
I
one
think
from Cornwall.
Everdeen work with him. I think his name Tingling or something like so. I think
Tingling.
Everdeen work with him U15.
Oh, in the other camp too. In the other camp. Their camp too. Tingling. In the other camp too.
Very,
Their camp.
very good point. This if a player has the quality, he should not be limited because of age. I support this point, Everdeen. What say you, Everdeen? What say you,
I I
Everdeen?
I I I, I will not say,
Okay.
but based on the pool, Andrew, I'm just looking at what you have in the pool.
Question. Is he
At
is
the
he above Lynch?
At the U20 level.
Is he above Lynch?
No.
Wait. Is he above Douche? Is he above Douche?
Who is Doshi?
Samir?
Douche, yeah, Samir.
Who is Doshi?
No.
He was under 15 and he got there.
And he's not above. And he's not above. And he's not above.
Hakeem Bernard. Hakeem Bernard.
No.
Joshua Grant.
Who's Joshua Grant?
He kept under 17 the other day with Lynch.
No.
Okay, all right.
Which is why I said, based on goalkeepers that is in the U20 pool. That is in the U20 pool. He will serve better at U17.
The U17. All right, take the point. Becky, you were saying, Becky, hold on, NC, Becky.
Yeah, man. Me taking point what I'm saying, but if you don't try these youth up there, so you understand? Match them up, or you're gonna know the quality of the goalkeeper. You can't just look on it and say, boy, children play schoolboy football, in play maybe not Premier League or no division, nothing. You bring the youth them same way, match them up same way. If they get a chance to get something from under 20, if they can be the under 20 select team, you push them now to under 17. But we have to try with them from early.
Try with them from the early. Same thing. The same thing.
If we get him in a match. Okay, me said under 20. Tell me under
20. Oh, what is not? He might go at Cavaliers. The Cavaliers he might go. That's what Everdeen I tell you. He might go at Cavaliers soon. He might animate ticket. He animate the Cavaliers. Same animate the Cavaliers.
Wow.
Say no. When Everdeen done with that now, you know what got me now. Money that sell and gone.
Wow.
Where I say
under 21. I'm the senior team as well.
Where I say Everdeen? Where I say I've seen?
Yeah, I say the same thing where Becky I say, you know. I think age should not be the limitation for quality. I think if the player is at standard, but based on what Everdeen say, you know, is not above those players, I would then tend to agree that, you know, still have him in the program, get him some experience in the JPL and so on. And then, you know, if that is the case, based on what Everdeen is saying, I didn't see the player. I never take a look at him to say, all right, this youth, I think him better than Lynch.
But unseen, you come right back to my point.
No, hold on. May I say what me can attest to what you saying him not better than. Me have to see him first, then I can say, you know what true you are. Yeah, that's what I mean. But me I take your word for it now. But we have to see, you understand, because some of the goalkeeper them, me I say, like, you know, Hakeem Bernard, he never have a good season this year. Lynch not playing no football. So a whole heap of things. People can come up with a case. People can come up with a case. You understand me? And them have facts about it.
But Lynch have quality.
Yeah, man, Lynch has quality. Last year.
We know that. We know that, brother.
Hold on. Because we have to talk on the DS1 context. We don't see Lynch from the under 20. We see him playing in professional football? No. We don't know him there in terms of football. We don't know. Yeah,
that's a good point, Ansi. That's a good point.
We are work off what we know we can do.
Unseen. Me all go by attributes. Right? And I'll match him up. I'll match him up against a Lynch where footwork is concerned. Lynch by far. Remember, Lynch not playing schoolboy football.
But look at Everdeen, right? You touch a point about what?
Lynch not playing schoolboy football, right?
Well, I know Everdeen, you touch a point with a youth where you say country area, we're good. Remember you said earlier on that get the look for. I'll be chipping in and chipping out. You say our country you goalkeeper we're good and he can keep and he not get on training and you get him under 15. You remember the statement that we make? All right, just
Yeah.
remember that. Just put that content. Just put that content. Remember. So if you get a youth wow, rah and fix him. You don't think you can make good all time make him reach the top
No,
class?
but Becky,
When you say
but
fix, Becky,
let me say
Andrew, you
something
take
to
that
that.
one.
You see, Becky, wherever Dina got to still, U20 a big man football. Straight
I
up.
understand. They don't let them make to them
U20, well, I
to the next league,
U
to the national team.
U20, U20, under 20, U20 because I did the last under 20 with Fuzzy and stuff. You really have to play against professional players.
Yeah,
It is not a trial and error.
as a boy.
You
Yeah,
see,
man, a boy.
where you can get to with U15, where you can gradually do what you're doing a U15 or maybe somewhat in a U17,
Yeah,
U20, a
it's
big man
different.
thing. Big man thing, you know? And I think it's from that angle Everdeen come from. Everdeen is not saying that the youth cannot be fixed or cannot be whatever the case may be. Case in point now,
Exactly.
we're going to have a practice game in January. I think somewhere in January against Trinidad. It don't confirm as yet. And I think this practice game, I think it's going to be two leg. I think it'll be two leg. One in Montego Bay, one in Kingston. It's not confirmed yet, but it was just things that was discussed and plans, you know? That practice game, I think the coach going to use some players maybe to look at some players or whatever the case may be in terms of that. And I can say to you that in this game a lot of these players deficiency going to show up. So we are talking about
Okay.
goalkeeping here now because
Quality.
at the international level, things that you get away with Manning Cup and all those other little stuff, you cannot get away with it.
You can't get away with it. U20.
You cannot get away with it and all that. And that is why it is important. So we'll go back to where we start. That is why it's important for the development of these goalkeepers. So that when they come up the ranks,
I get to everybody. I get to answer yourself.
it is just 1-2. And that is why we are collaborating for more goalkeeper coaches to join the flock. You know what I mean? A lot of these coaches that want to be head coaches who are not going to make it as head coaches, come over to the goalkeeper coach side, man. You know, job is
man.
there. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these coaches who's going, you know what I mean? Come over, man, and all that.
That's if they want to be embraced.
So we talk about the U20s in terms of the whole goalkeeping stuff and all that. So we have a thing we call it now the Big Five, where we're going to upcoming goalkeeper. So we want to feature our upcoming goalkeeper. That like every time we have a show like this, we want to highlight our upcoming goalkeeper, and I think it's this young goalkeeper that we are going to highlight, this upcoming young goalkeeper that we're going to highlight. I think he's one for the future. I think based on where
I am
based on where he's coming from. I think he's done by Arnett. He used to keep for Jamaica College. He kept several games in this Premier League. Becky, what year born, Becky?
I think my 20, I don't get him age, but I think I'm 20 this year.
But you're a coach, coach man and when man bad.
So this is
my 20 this year though.
Where's that?
My
So we've been
friend in
working
December,
with.
Listen,
he's
So
20
Becky,
years
we've
old,
been.
sir.
Becky, if a agent call you and see youth, you must know youth date of birth and you coach him.
So
Yeah,
we've
man, I
been
have them
working.
for paper, but they don't have them with me right now.
So this is this is an upcoming goalkeeper that I think personally, I watch him keep. We played against him. He's steady, have a bright future. And
My
this
name
is
is
him.
Richard White. I am 20 years old. I've been training with Safe Hands for 4 years. 4 years now. And I play for Arnie Gardens FC. My name is Richard.
Yeah, a quality goalkeeper. Becky, can you just shed some light on this young man for me, please?
Yeah, man. Um, I've been saying it's a humble youth, willing to learn, willing to work. And I said something embracing on me the other day when we go up at the camp. Each time we try to get better, he tells me no, try to get better. So he's working on his tolerance as well. I have a little tolerance about him. He wants to be out there. I'm happy for that with him, but he's a very good goalkeeper and he takes killing and he's coachable. He's coachable and he wants to know, like each exercise, we don't want to know why I'm getting out of it. So I appreciate that. We're doing for him. See, so each time we go on the pitch, he want to be that person. That person being the winner. And that I like about him. But as I said, he's a good person. You can't believe where he's coming from to where he reached now. But his mind is set to go in places. He want to go places. He want to go places. He have a big eye.
Yeah, well, based on what I see when we play against him or I come to the game and watch him, he like him having his head on his body, and he's very steady, and we can see the growth and all that. So keep doing what you do, keep him humble, keep him grounded, and all that. I don't know if you play against him ever, Dean. I don't know if you know him. I don't know if
Yeah, man,
your
everybody
team play
him up
against him
well.
or you see him.
Man, everybody live same place.
Everdeen, you know him, Everdeen?
I wonder why you come on the show talk about business, brother. Eh?
Yeah, well,
Eh?
They just like
No
they just like
people
to
know
cover
your jungle live. No
they,
people
they
know
nobody
your
like
jungle live. So why you come
but
on
him
and
never,
talk about
him
business?
never, him never say
he
well
never
him.
said
And you talk well him now.
Eh?
never
Eh?
talk
And you
you
agree
move
with
Eh?
your
him.
bro. What you doing, stuff?
Eh? So you couldn't just say, me know the play and done. You have to tell me some him live his family.
You
What
just
are
got
you
me a
doing
stuff, no
yourself, brother?
what you see, sir?
Brother. All right,
God,
but brother, see, as we are
I
saying,
mean,
you know about him.
he has a bright future. I've seen him in few games. I mean, he's young, and whatever you're doing with him, I think he's grasping whatever you're doing with him, and like you say, he's one for the future, and I hope he can remain grounded, like you say, Andrew, remain grounded, stay
Mm-hmm.
humble, because that's one of the things where we always kill most of these young goalkeepers, especially when they're keeping in the big leagues and they're doing good. They
Mm-hmm.
tend to get ahead of themselves. They tend to get ahead of themselves, and the football can be so unpleasing at time. That's you may get ahead of yourself and you may come out looking stupid. So keep him humble. I mean, I know that where he comes from is he comes from humble being. He's not a youth a hype,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to go places if he continue on the right path.
Okay. All right, so we have about 2 minutes. So we want to go to the big five. And the big five, the big five is basically for 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 now the the top five goalkeeper in the world right now, as we speak right now. So these data is of the last game that played. You know, so right now as we stand, Alice is the best goalkeeper stats wise right now in the world. You know, followed by West Ham goalkeeper, which was surprising when I was looking at this that West Ham goalkeeper is pretty much carrying the same numbers as Allison. It's just a 0.3 difference in terms of percentage and all that. You know, I never pay attention fully to him. Kappa was at Chelsea, like him find a new lease of light now down at Real Madrid. He's third now in the world in terms of his percentage and shots and clean
You call
sheets
him
and all
Kappa.
that.
Kappa.
Kepa, I remember one name. Kappa, I call him Kepa. You know, you have at least Noah, Noah. You know, Bundesliga, fourth. Yeah.
We see him play,
And
man.
front,
No,
yeah, and play for alright.
Nah, yeah, that.
No, man, I'm down the youths. Get it bigger, man.
Me can't see.
Can't see. Yeah, no. Oh,
You
can't
know
see
the
now?
glasses, brother.
You know your glasses
Andrew,
there.
Nah,
that fine print, bro.
So,
You alone can see that.
yeah. Yeah, I get it bigger next time. But these are the top five goalkeeper right now in the world based off a statistic. One of the reasons why we want to go down this route and understand that statistics is very important, and we talk about this every day, every day. That you know, we keep statistics on our goalkeepers and know all that. I'm going to give you a fun fact. There's a goalkeeper that keep for Lion. That the same goalkeeper who keep the other day. His name is Briscoe. Briscoe. Yeah, Briscoe. Every time Briscoe keep against Waterhouse, Lion win. Every time Briscoe keep against Lion, him keep. So the other day when Waterhouse play Lion, the original goalkeeper is sick or something like that, and he keep and we lost the Lion. The year when Waterhouse was
no,
man. No, but me I go back to my point. Me I develop my point when me I make right, you know.
But yeah, give Basel one ammunition.
No man, just listen to me I say no. Just listen. What's the take this for? Just listen.
I tell Fuzzy.
Yeah man, just listen. No man, just listen this now man. Just listen this now man. But listen this now. But watch this now. No man. No, listen now man. No man, listen this now man.
And you can't compare here. You can't compare here to weakness, brother.
It's not weakness. I'm talking, no man. Listen to me, I say no man. Let me see the fish show me, I say no man. Listen to me, I say no man. Listen to me, I say no man. Listen to me, I say no man.
Yeah.
Every time, listen to me, I say no. Every time in play, yeah. Them. The reason being because we take him as an average goalkeeper because we don't see the number one. So that change. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that mindset, that the difference that a crapper youth that change. So like year before now. So for example, Everdeen, we're gonna play again. So we're gonna play against Arnegan for argument's sake. I will see one little man at the goal. The player them say little man at the goal and them know. Them take it for granted. But if them say, so for example, them say Eric is a different mindset. So the point of me, I said these type of players no longer they are a Waterhouse. It's a different type of player. So more want him play me now.
My question to you.
Before the game is
My question to you, Andrew.
Eric, well, Eric come was them pretty close, and the players them see from Mount Pleasant and say, "Right, you're gonna keep." Man say, "What? I'm not goal I scored today."
You see, I want them get pulled up. At the mindset you talk about.
So my question to you,
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Do you say on the day when you come out, all right, say you play against Arnett Guard, right?
Yeah.
I know Erica is number one goalkeeper.
Mm.
And you come out match day warm up, and you see this little youth there and I go. You
Uh-huh.
get input to the coach as to where you think by goalkeeper, so him can highlight it.
Uh-huh.
No,
Uh-huh.
why?
All right. So because at the end of the day, everybody we don't know what happened. So the point of me I try to make, as a Becky just use the case with Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant don't see Eric, so them say little Asher, and things are walking in the park.
Yeah,
Never to know it's gonna
there
be.
must be, but there
I
but
can
there must be some weakness where you can build upon.
no half time now. If me see something half time, I can remember say the game has started, Half time now, then me can say, yo, here we go on. Here we go on fuzzy. Me no need to even talk to Fuzzy. Wing back at over. Yo, we need to score some ball. Yo, we need to follow up on the rebounds because the ball them must spill. A case like that. You get me? I try to say. So these are some stuff like in the game, but before the game, it's hard. It's very hard because I was at a particular game. I'm see a goalkeeper warm up like a training him there. So me I say the goalkeeper got tired. The goalkeeper never tired. The goalkeeper never tired. You get me? The goalkeeper never tired. So what we are gonna say? You get me? So you know what I mean? We don't know what happened, brother. So in the game though, we see what happened. In the game though, we see what go on, and then we say, yo, you're go on, XYZ and all that. But there's something is wrong with the system as well to meet no matter the level of the competition, and things must be constant, and that's the way in which we are able to keep up with international standards. That is very true. That is the purpose of show like this is to highlight goalkeeper no matter the level, no matter the age group and all that. From your quality. In closing, any closing remark, Everdeen, Becky, and seeing closing remarks because we're looking to wrap up now.
Who first?
I think there's one point that we didn't touch, but I think yeah.
We have a next program next week, don't we?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we
we'll
have a
have
next
a
program
program next week. Next week.
Yeah, wrap
Next
up
week.
now.
We're gone.
Next week.
We're gone past the time where we say we're gonna overwork to it. And it is the first show.
Yeah. Have a mindful of that.
Yeah, the first show and all that. I think we'll cover some yeah, I think we'll cover some grounds and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give each one of a closing remark and then we just wrap it up. So Becky.
I remember. Yeah, man, I was gonna say, for the goalkeeper coach I'm out there, just do your research. It take a lot. It's not just go up on the pitch and just show the ball to them. To catch the ball. There's a lot of things out there to do. You have to do your research and just bring class back to the youth then. And that I think you can get further ahead at the time. It'll be better being a better goalkeeper.
Okay.
That's my take, my closing remark.
Everdeen?
I think we as goalkeeper coaches need to put aside all differences and come together as one so that we can enhance talent for the betterment of Jamaica and individuals per se. It's my take.
Unseen. First live, What's your closing remarks?
So you want me to talk about the first live, or you want me to talk about the
No, man, just start, man.
well. Sitting here, I am, very happy that we have a podcast like this. We specified on goalkeepers, and we can learn. Persons can come on and learn. They can learn a drill or two, and so they can carry back to wherever they go to coach. You understand me? Once you click on safe hands, you learn something. You must learn something from safe hands, and that is a plus. In Jamaica, from a Jamaican coach as well, and so on from other coaches as well. So as well, Everdeen said, I think the coaches, not only goalkeeper coaches, all coaches need to come together and you know, you know, try to teach each other. The ego and all those things we need to drop it because I don't know it now help with it does like a push it further down the pecking order. We need to unite and have a union, share information, learn from each other, and so everybody can develop. You understand me? At the end of the day, somebody must up here, so and somebody must down here. So. But that doesn't mean that you're not good enough. You understand me? That doesn't mean that you're not good enough. So we have to just understand that is life because it is competition. Are we supposed to be we can war in a competition, but after that we're supposed to be friends and we can reason and we can talk about football and enjoy ourselves. Little bantering is good at times. Apart of the goalkeepers and so on, I wish that some of the goalkeepers can start attack the goalkeepers from early, from the primary level, start deal with them from that level so they can get better. And I think the D license course, Safan was one of the teachers there. A lot of stuff that he taught in that. I was taught in that course. Helped me as well to imply it on my prep school. Goalkeeper who is one of the best goalkeeper in the league.
Wow.
Last season. And I think this season is supposed to be the best. Supposed to be the best.
How old him be?
He's 11 years old.
Oh, good age that.
Send him,
Very good age that.
send him come a Cavalier.
Jesus. Tell you, recruited.
He play tennis
man.
too, He play tennis.
How are you Everdeen, man? Pull up over there.
Everybody in play tennis, so I'm good with it. Him eye coordination.
I continuation.
Yeah,
That is good. That is good.
That is good.
When him come to school, him always tell me about him can beat me up in a tennis and all them things. So that is my closing statement.
Well. For me, it's just always a pleasure talking about goalkeeping because at the end of the day, somebody mic open and I make a bag of noise. At the end of the day, it's all about knowledge sharing and all that. I am like a sponge. I always want to learn. I always want to just soak up any information possible so that I can grow as a coach and also as a human being. This YouTube channel, this live is one of I want it to be one of substance that cater for all goalkeeper coaches and everybody in that regards and all that. And I just want people to share and like the stream and so that the next level have other coach can jump on, share their experience in their environment. We learn from them and we keep it going. As late to say fans, do remember that our camp would be in July next year. Stay tuned to the space. More details will come up on that. Starting in January, we're going to start have some little tokens for the goalkeeper who we deem is the goalkeeper of the round. The criteria will be there listed, and through our sponsors, we will have some little token for the goalkeepers that we deem, the goalkeeper of the round. To all the coaches, Um, all the goalkeeper coach can let us collaborate, man. Collaborate is the only way going, as what Phil was saying at the clinic the other day, that one of the things that in America that is very important to them as a group or as a country. They all share ideas. They all learn from each other. You know, your style may not be the same as somebody's style, but you can learn something from his style or her, because you have female goalkeeper coaches and all that. Also, we noticed that we never touch on the female goalkeeper. So, like, we have Miss Morgan, we have Serena, we have Christine, and all those goalkeepers that play in the woman qualified the other day, Gold Cup and stuff like that. But as I said before, in my opening remarks, that this platform is just all about goalkeeping. Everything goalkeeping, local, international, and all that. But our main focus would be on our local goalkeeper, because these are the goalkeepers that we see on a daily basis. These are the goalkeepers that we know. And in closing, I just want to say to all the goalkeeper from from Blake, 'cause we call it Blake Court, never get bitter, get better. And always remember that you are good as your last performance. So stay humble, stay focused. Good night. Thanks for coming. Thanks to everybody. It was a pleasure. Love and love alone. Peace.